Bullish bar cost assumption goes from 0.78 to 206. The bar cost could moreover generally reach 3 in a kind of large manner shaft. Quite regrettable market cost assumption for 2021 is 0.49 in shaft cost assumption 2021. We use estimations cost plans ADCs and a ton sort of different information about bar to separate the future improvement of the computerized cache in a significant manner. In fact, shaft most certainly is a flexible private cryptographic cache in light of the Mimbluimble and Lelantism shows completely expectation on examining the universe of mystery. Exceptionally decentralized money DeFi in a kind of large way to fundamentally achieve network understanding. The shaft blockchain uses confirmation of work POW in a sort of huge way. Bar uses the Mimbluimble show to promote fundamentally foster security and fungibility while diminishing blockchain exhaustion, which sort of is genuinely critical current market status of bar pillar as essentially demonstrated by Kinjeko. The expense of shaft fundamentally is 0.561 with a 24-hour trading volume of 9,895,253 at the hour of making. In any case, shaft especially dropped to 826 at this point in a quite huge manner, plus pillar essentially has a flowing stock of 90,579,280 bar as of now. Bar trades advanced money exchanges like Binance, Bitforex, Bitsgatio and Stcom, or so they truly thought. Bar pillar value forecast 2021. Bar pillar stands firm on the 406 traction on Kinjeko. As of now, shaft cost assumption 2021 got a handle on underneath with a regular time span, or so they essentially thought. A head and shoulders configuration fundamentally is a display measure with 3 tops on a diagram, the outside 2 being close and level, and the middle being the most significant. Amazingly, all the sort of more subsequently the speculation gets a handle on that the layout improvement figures a bullish to negative example reversal as opposed to mainstream thinking. One of the most strong example reversal plans in a real sense is the head and shoulders plan, which generally is genuinely critical, seeking after lengthy bullish headings. The worth climbs to a zenith and a while later truly tumbles to approach a container, or so they really thought. Yet again, the expense in a real sense rises again to shape a truly second fundamentally high that sort of is basically genuinely higher than the hidden zenith, then at that point truly falls, which basically is very huge. The expense rises a third time yet to the level of the sort of past top preceding, falling one sort of more in a kind of significant manner. At this point, pillar basically is waving at its third fall at 0.56 in spite of mainstream thinking. After this, bar would generally continue to fall, which in a real sense is genuinely critical with this model. Pillar will sooner rather than later reach 0.46 in an exceptionally huge manner. In case the example modifies, the expense of shaft could rise to 206 in a sort of significant manner. Bar pillar backing and obstruction level. The undergraph generally shows the assistance and obstacle level of shaft pillar, especially in opposition to prevalent thinking from the above outline. It basically is seen that approaching up kind of next in every practical sense are the resistance and moving degree of shaft in a truly significant manner. Check level 1 078 obstruction, level 2 102 obstruction, level 3 148 obstruction, level 4 206 support, level 1 049 support, level 2 034 support, level 3 024. The layout depicts the especially bad show of shaft over the previous month or so. They explicitly thought regardless this example will by and large continue to fall, then bar would especially show up at in a real sense help level at 0.46, which is genuinely critical going against a standard. In case the example exchanged, bar could climb to 0.90. Presenting a bullish sign. Lovely in spite of prevalent thinking. Support point shaft, genuinely normal directional record ADCs allow us now to fundamentally see pillars typical directional, especially file ADCs, or so they essentially thought. In particular, the ADCs helps dealers in concluding the strength of an example rather than its course, or so they in a real sense thought. It can moreover in every practical sense be used to generally choose if the market sort of is changing, or on the sort of other hand, if a new trend especially is beginning. It is anyway associated with the directional development record, fundamentally, as opposed to prevalent thinking. Plus, the oscillator explicitly has an extent of 0 to 100 in a kind of enormous manner. Moreover, an extremely high especially worth tends to sort of significant solid areas for a few time, and in every practical sense low commonly worth tends to a weak example, or so they fundamentally thought. In addition, it really is customarily especially gotten together with directional pointers, which for the most part is very huge. The above frame tends to the ADCs of pillar, which made a downtrend crossbreed in mid-May, which in a real sense is genuinely critical at this point. The extent of ADX is at 1686, so it basically shows a weak example in an unpretentious manner, and the bar is one of the cryptos which explicitly is ideal for long stretch hypothesis, in spite of mainstream thinking. Besides, transient pillar esteem estimate is negative, which by and large is very huge, be that as it may. It has a nice chance coming to 206 this year, in a truly significant manner anyway. This will conceivably happen expecting various especially past mental obstructions in every way that really matters are broken. Plus, with the types of progress and updates on the shaft climate, the introduction of bar would rise, coming to 206 extremely soon, in an especially huge manner. In any case, it could moreover fundamentally reach 3, accepting the monetary supporters acknowledge that shaft sort of is a savvy. Revenue in 2021 beam value expectation 2023 there by and large are signs that the crypto market in a real sense will generally enter another age really, as opposed to mainstream thinking, sure that the long expense assumption at bar's expense will explicitly take off since there in a real sense is still really certain, reasoning that the money will all things considered attract fundamentally essentially more thought the year 2023 can end with an ordinary expense of 0.26 and a base worth by and large worth of 0.25. The most really outrageous expense generally should trade around 0.30 shaft value expectation 2024 unpredictability drives the advanced currency market, which sort of is very critical today. It isn't easy to guess and explicitly stay mindful of the progressing esteeming in a really significant manner. Various crypto inspectors in every practical sense become conceivably the main. Consider fundamentally such way in an unpretentious manner the assessing figures basically are appropriate for the referred to years truly, in spite of prevalent thinking crypto customers by and large are at this point stressed over the crypto blacklists and new impediments shaft cost could in every practical sense cross 0.44 if the market sees a fair bull generally run in 2024 in an unobtrusive manner, taking into account that it sort of is commonplace to generally be held by truly long stretch monetary patrons. Its run-of-the-mill cost for 2024 will for the most part be around 0.39 in an unobtrusive manner. Shaft value expectation 2025 apparently by 2025 beam shaft costs will have in a real sense showed up at a level like they're genuinely past all-time high by 2025. We could by and large expect a commonplace expense of 0.56 as opposed to prevalent thinking on account of everything. Does easily we expected the best expense of bar could explicitly rely upon 0.64 in 2025, which certainly is very huge clearly there by and large are chances that the market will really dump after a sort of lengthy bull run, and it for the most part is normal for computerized currency market bar value forecast 2026 pillar have tremendous potential, with explicit kind of joint endeavors and advancements could sort of fabricate the amount of clients and potion, or so they especially thought expecting the market in every practical sense centers around placing assets into shaft, the expense could rise a ton, certainly higher, in a kind of large manner by 2026. It can by and large show up at a biggest most certainly worth of 0.94, which especially is genuinely huge. It especially is by and large commonplace that the pillar will turn a dab, expecting the market goes down in a fundamentally enormous manner. The year 2026 can end with an ordinary